We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Machine and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Bert Blyleven will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Ken Griffey is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-0 now. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Paul Molitor, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 5 homers and 38 runs batted in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0. Molitor stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now in the box, Joe Morgan. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. From the stretch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Back in standing. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Molitor is off at first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Runner! The 1-2. He's running. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nolan Ryan will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie.
And now pitch on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Jose Altuve comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jay Bruce.
The right fielder,
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. In now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tatis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
All even now, 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Murphy has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, John Olerud. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 22 home runs and 60 runs batted in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Ryan into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Aparicio gloves it. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready now, Luis Aparicio. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Luis Aparicio.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Ryan.
At the plate, Nolan Ryan. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
3-1 to him now. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, and that's the 3rd out. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, John Ryan Murphy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
This one's down to third. Molitor picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Paul Molitor.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This year against right-handed pitching, Molitor is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now to the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
McCutchen is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Aparicio fields it cleanly. A quick out number one.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch. 4-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. The 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Fouled off. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Murphy gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Bruce is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Tony Gwynn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And there are 2 away now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Stepping up now, Benito Santiago. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Luis Aparicio. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olerud puts it away for out number 3. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Two and 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
This is skied into short left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ken Griffey.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Pops this one up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Ready once again, Paul Molitor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted into center field. McCutcheon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Aparicio has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bert, Blyleven.
So here now's the pitcher, Bert Blyleven. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinded through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Santiago. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Andrew Jones. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
There is Altuve, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce. No hits to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Tatis is there to end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Jose Altuve.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Ryan's ready. Here's his offering. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Benito Santiago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Louis Aparicio. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Murphy. And the throw is in time. Aparicio is retired, 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Nolan Ryan. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud. In there for strike 1, 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. He pulls this one into right, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
First pitch on its way. Rafael Devers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball swung on and missed.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And there's ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. Molitor brings it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Still no score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. TJ Antone will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manuel Margot will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Playing lefty and batting 9, number 13.
So the bat. Batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Too high. 1-2. Liner toward right center. McCutcheon is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Ready for another shot now, number 8. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be the first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The machine on top 1-0. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. To the plate now, Mookie Betts. No balls and a strike to count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, as the Machine have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Machine with a division-leading 112th win. Nolan Ryan earns victory number 22 this campaign, and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.